Hello there. Many thanks for joining us today to Reigns of Love for another exciting, educating episode. Now, how would you feel if you find out that your partner cheated on you on the basis that you are not that good in bed? Is or should bad sex be enough reason for which your partner would cheat on you? If that is being said, let me ask, does good sex prevent cheating? These and many other matters will be unraveling tonight on Reigns of Love. You would not want to miss it. Stay tuned. We also have another issue on our decks having to do with a couple that I believe if we delve into this matter, you and I would learn something from it. I have two gentlemen and a lady in the studio with me to help me do the discussion. But before we start, we'll go for a break and then have some beautiful romantic music interlude. And when we come back, we begin the discussion. This is Adoatv. My name is Mary Korte. Stay tuned to Reigns of Love. Don't miss it. Let's go for a break.
God bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let me be.
Sabi mwagwazi eniti anaguregu eje bido yiza yenzu mabiremu ene mwagwazi eniti anaguregu ene mwodo yiza yenzu mabiremu eje mina minye ngane mekaza wasuye neveri ebani zaini akume vitenyi na nashijuruge mina minye ngane mekaza wasuye neveri ebani zaini akume vitenyi na nashijuruge mwagwazi eniti anaguregu eje Mese makoma utiti mabiremu ene Sabi mwagwazi eniti anaguregu ene Odoko ni odowo Suodo di odoko eje Empempe swami ni wedri Nango bien to me titi entem Sese jweni animodi ayem into me I know say your loving they fade away We I no get nothing else to say And if you love me for really go show for your eyes it go show for your face What's anything anaguregu eje Bido yiza yenzu mabiremu ene Sabi mwagwazi eniti anaguregu ene Odoko ni odowo Suodo di odoko eje
Cecilia, oh, me da fopa. Nansen, me ka na waka. Kaneno, da na wada. Ose me ketepa. Efrena na waba. Nsempi, ne shishe utrim. Sese wuhu me kra, unti me shemenim da wakata weni. Ebo me kremezim. Ebo me kremezim. Wasi eniti anaguregu. Maburegu.
That quick music interlude, like I was saying, is or should bad sex be enough reason for which you would cheat on your partner? My guest, hello people, how are you guys?
We are very fine. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Ben, what is wrong? Why?
Why? Say why?
Are we fighting?
We are not fighting.
Or you are sexually depressed?
Oh, you don't have to say that. I am
No,
not.
only you see men whenever they have good sex, they're active just like we women. We wake up in the morning, oh prana utunyu. They say, "What the year?" Alfred, would you agree with
that's
me?
what women do. If they are okay.
Is it
Hey,
out of
like
a
you're
result
giving
of good sex? So it means that if your husband give you or your boyfriend gives you good sex,
Uh-huh.
maybe
Oh, so you are not
last
out to
night,
you more.
really,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
also, yes,
Eh, the one
I have no
serious.
idea. You are now telling me.
That one, that's what men do.
Oh,
When I'm one
yes.
now serious.
We are.
Oh, office now, I fell. Hello, darling. How is your day going? But say, calling home or enjoying yourself. So the way you
We
are
are talking
talking,
out of experience.
oh, I
We are
see the
talking,
berets.
we are
Okay,
talking out of
so
experience.
let me officially welcome you guys.
Okay.
You are looking good.
Thank you.
I'm Fred.
Thank you.
You're looking smart.
Thank you very much. You
So
look
I'm
good
Fred.
too.
Thank you. If I'm available, if you want to take me out. So let's move straight to business. Alfred, what would you describe as bad sex?
Thank you very much, Mary, and greetings to all your viewers. Rains of Love is a nice show I love to be on. So, once again, I'm on it, and it means I'm very, very privileged.
Okay, I like that.
So, a bad sex, I would say, bad sex is a sex that partner or each partner is not able to enjoy to his or her satisfaction.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean like if we say something. If we say something like a bad sex means the sex went wrong.
Okay.
But if a partner is not able to enjoy sex, or let me say love making to the person's satisfaction,
You would
then
describe
we tell me
that.
that's a bad.
Okay. So with that said, Ben,
Yeah.
would you cheat on your partner? Or would you say, let me put it this way, so that it wouldn't, your woman would not feel like you are here saying it. Would you agree that somebody, both men and women, can cheat on their partners when sex isn't going well?
All right. Thank you so much. And first of all, thanks to your listeners for joining us. I'm talking about those who join us every Friday.
Thank you.
Thanks them for
We're so
joining
grateful.
us. Okay. So, well, I think too much of everything becomes bad. It is said everywhere, not here in Ghana, but everywhere around the world. Too much everything becomes very bad. So I think before your partner would, even had the intention of cheating on you, that means that whatever the problem is, had continued for a very long time.
A very long time.
Understand? I don't think that because today the whatever we enjoyed wasn't enough, or we didn't enjoy it, so I just have to go and then go in for someone else because of today it didn't go as we expected. So before the partner is going to think of going in for another boy or another girl, is because it has happened for a very long time.
Okay.
Maybe for a long time, that he or she, even spoke about it with you, that hey, I think that I'm not enjoying, our sexual intercourse anymore. So you should do this about it or that about it. And then maybe the other partner refused to act on it. Yeah. So I think, well, too much everything becomes bad. We all want to be happy in the relationship. And then sex is one of the...
So for you to be happy, are you then saying that you can cheat because sex is bad? It keeps getting bad, so you can cheat.
This is under individual opinion.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say everybody should do it. Cheating is not good in relationship. That is it. Even whether in marriage or whether in normal boyfriend girlfriend, it's not good everywhere. But the thing is that this is an individual decision. Some people would, actually continue talking about it. Will be finding solution. We have people that will go the mile to look for a solution for the partner, and there are people who wouldn't even go at all. The person who wouldn't go at all is the person who would cheat on you. But the person who would go for a solution for the partner is this person who is not going to cheat on you.
Okay.
You get it? So the person who is not going to provide information, who's not going to even try to help you out, is a person who is going in for another boyfriend or another girlfriend. And this is an individual opinion. It depends on the individual, not everybody. Not all people would love to go in for another boyfriend because the sex he or she is not enjoying the sex. I know some people would even want to go check themselves first if the problem is from them or from their partner. Yeah, so I think anybody who would want to do that is based on their personal interest, not because it has to be so. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
not because it has to be so. Now, this is a comment that Mike sent. Alfred, I want to read it and then move on to the next question on you.
Okay.
The best option if your partner is not good is to leave or divorce him or her. Why should you leave someone temporarily to have sex or cheat on them, then you come back? They said you don't keep something that is not good.
Yeah.
Why even manage something when it is good? Just leave, search, and stay with someone you think is good for you. And Fred, do you believe or do you agree with him on that? Leaving instead of staying to cheat. For how long would you continue in that act?
Let me put it in these two ways. Okay. He said, in marriage,
Okay.
if I overheard the person,
He gave explanation to both sides.
Both sides. So let me take it from marriage perspective and let me say the courting aspect. That's the boyfriend girlfriend relationship. I want advice in marriage that you should divorce your husband or your wife
on the basis.
Yes, because the person is not good in bed. You should work it out. Okay, marriage is about understanding.
Yeah.
It's about communication. You should be able to sit your partner down. I mean, your wife, your spouse. Okay, husband, wife. I think what we are having, I'm not enjoying it. Okay, can we try? Probably maybe it's a different method.
Sure.
Maybe the person is not just comfortable in a particular method you are bringing out, or maybe a particular situation is not making us enjoy the sex. And love making is so sensitive in such a way that any little thing, it puts the person off. It puts a partner off.
I agree with
you. Understand? So maybe you're not doing something right. So in marriage, I won't agree to the person. That's Mike's opinion in marriage. But
you should divorce on the basis that you're having bad sex.
Bad sex. But in relationship, I think there's nothing wrong because you are still courting.
Okay.
Yes, in relationship, you are still courting. I'm getting to know you. I want to settle with you, and maybe continuously, as my friend rightly here said, continuously the thing is getting bad, worse. Maybe I spotted it to be a particular situation. Things seems not to go on well. We try to visit, maybe try new guys and ladies or youth of late, like using herbs and trying new solutions to see if everything is going to be okay, and things are not getting well. That is my chance for me to leave that relationship. I'm not settled with you. It's my chance for me to leave. Yes, because I can't carry such a problem to marriage and to become a burden for me to cheat.
Not to cut you off, but if I get you correctly, you made mention of love.
Love.
Thank you.
And
so if
you see
love
what?
me
No.
And
where will
I'm
be
not
the love?
well as a
Mary,
woman.
where will be the love if you are like I'm not feeling one particular side of you?
It's a relationship all about sex.
Hold on. Sex is not all about relationship, but sex is a key in a relationship. It's very important. Mind you, if you have bad sex, it might do or undo your productivity in giving children.
Okay.
Do you know that? Or you don't?
I do.
Fine. So probably if you are talking about bad sex, as I said, if you want to go in depth, that's what I'm saying. It might not be that probably the guy is not hitting it right or the lady is not taking it well, but maybe something somewhere is not going right well. So if bad sex is really bad, and I think probably it's going to hinder me in falling in love with you, I have to back off.
I really want to stay on you because you've made something, you gave some explanation earlier on.
Okay.
You said they are married and so they shouldn't divorce, they should find ways to improve upon it. Now, why do we court in the first place?
We are
It
courting
is
in
at
the
that
first
stage
place
that we get to know each
other, right?
And so even when we are not supposed to be engaging in sexual activities, but we do, I think, or don't you think that is the right stage to even improve upon it,
No,
instead of walking
Mary,
out on it because
Mary,
you think
mind
I'm
you,
not good in bed?
courting, you have a privilege to leave that particular relationship.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
But then you claim you love me. That is what I want you to make me understand.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's not like I claim. That's why I said it's staying. We are still courting.
So if
The
we
marriage
are so courting,
seals
why can't
the
we
marriage,
then
the marriage,
work it out?
the marriage that day, the wedding vows we are going to take that day on the altar, going to seal everything. For better, for worse, it seals everything. Whether the thing inside down is good or bad, we are supposed to stick to it because you have already exchanged your vows that day. On the altar,
Alfred,
right?
hold
On the altar.
So Ben, based on what Alfred is saying, including how my bad sex can affect me producing or you and I producing, would you say that a very good sex, two people, both a man and a woman in a relationship, having extreme good sex, won't cheat on each other?
It's
Alfred,
okay.
Ben, answer that for me.
Good.
Answer that for me. You also respond
No
to
problem.
that.
No problem.
Okay, thank you once again. You know, relationship is not about sex. It's not all
Thank
about
you.
sex.
No,
Sex
why are you
is-
thanking him
I
now?
am thanking him because I want to thank him.
Sex is another very important aspect of relationship, whether marriage or whether normal boyfriend, girlfriend. It's very important. But it is not, I don't think it should be the biggest reason why he wants to leave a relationship, marriage. You know, it is even said
No,
that
not marriage. I didn't say marriage. Yeah, for
okay,
me, I said
let's say
marriage. No.
let's say a relationship.
No.
Both.
It's let's say a relationship. You understand? A relationship
Speak
can
your
be
mind.
anything. You understand? It is said. Charlie, you make a lost.
Don't lose. Come back. You can't lose.
You know, sex is very good in relationship. Sex is another part of it.
Okay.
And then we all want to enjoy ourselves. We are into this whole thing because we want to have a good life, enjoy our life. So I would want to marry you because I want us to share something, enjoy. I want to be your companion. You be my companion. We all move together, and then someday we can even give birth. And then giving birth is through sex.
Okay.
And then he said something. I think there is no way that you look for solutions for a problem that you're not gonna get.
Continue. Don't let me cut you.
Okay.
Off. Please, let's just go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
God bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you. Lately, God bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you. Lately, be
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with Rwandair today. Rwandair, the safest airline in Africa.
Run there, fly the dream of Africa.
God bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you.
So welcome back from that quick break. My beautiful Miss Rachel just, got to Ghana and had to rush past them and by.
Okay,
Is she passing by?
No.
She's in the studios. Hello. Rachel, how are you?
I'm very well.
I don't know what to say right now. Either to
We'll say it when we are done.
good. Ben, do you want to continue or you wanted to come in?
Come in? What? Okay, let me continue.
Continue then. Okay,
What was I talking about? Abi, she wasn't here, so at least give me the question back so that she gets to know what we were
Then
talking
let me
about.
move to her.
Okay, that'll be
Rachel,
better.
so the men have had their turn. So today you are the voice for the voiceless. You are speaking for the women. Let's move straight.
Okay.
Would you cheat on your man because he's not good in bed? I want to get your view so that when you are speaking, it wouldn't be like experience they say is the best.
I want to look into her eyes to
You
see
will not look
what she
anything.
will really
You
say.
won't look.
Okay, so she's giving us the answer. I want to look into her eyes. I want to see whether what she's saying
Allow her
is
to talk.
is from her heart. Okay.
Come down, allow her to talk.
Okay, so I won't say I'd cheat if my man doesn't perform well in bed.
Good.
So remember last week we were having this conversation
Sure.
and the story about the woman, and it's all boiled down to communication. And in this case, communication comes to play. Because if you can communicate to your man that I don't like this, I don't like that, and he's able to meet your needs, then I don't think there'll be any need for anyone to cheat.
Now, Alfred was making a submission that if you are married, then what you were saying now with regards to, communication should work. But if you are courting at the courting stage, he would quit or you should quit. That is his advice.
No, Mary, I didn't say in relationship the communication shouldn't work. What I'm saying
But
is if it becomes persistent and
persistent, how?
Like
So
both
why
of us are
would
not
your
finding
communication be
solution.
persistent?
What I'm saying is if we are not finding solution to it, that particular chance over there is for me to back out because
Is
we
there
are
a
not yet
problem,
married.
any problem that there isn't solution to it?
There are.
So,
I mean,
thank you. Please answer me, my dear.
I won't say that. I mean, there are many ways to kill a cat. For every issue on board, there are many ways to go about it.
Definitely.
So I won't say for anybody who cheats at the least chance they get with the excuse that their partner wasn't doing good in bed, it's childish.
Is backing
Very
up a
childish.
relationship means cheating?
Oh no, but if you back off because your partner is not performing well in bed without speaking to them first, then you went into the relationship with your own motives.
Hold on.
She won't hold on.
No, I want to
Ben, let
ask.
me-
I want
let
to
me-
ask Rachel something. Okay.
Why are you
No,
behaving as
it's
if
not
you're
like
the
I'm
host?
behaving.
Okay,
I want to
okay.
ask
behaving
her
as if you are
something.
the host. You're not the host.
I'm not the host.
Please do your work.
He said you want to ask a question.
Okay.
Let him ask. Let me listen.
Okay. You said if you communicate to your partner and your partner is able to. Okay. You've been dating for about 5 years. People date even more than 5 years.
Oh, yes.
Now, let me say you are able to date your partner, your guy, for about
Alfred,
close
are
to
you
7
sure you
years.
want to continue with this question?
Yes, for about 7 years.
7 years.
And your partner is never good in bed. Rachel, look me into the eye and tell me that you continue
Rachel,
to date your
please
partner
don't
to
look.
marriage.
Let me look.
Will you date your
Alfred,
partner to marriage?
Alfred,
Well,
look
in the
into my
first
eyes.
place, I wouldn't date somebody for up to 7 years.
No, I'm not talking about. Yeah, I'm giving a scenario.
Yes.
Fine,
So let's.
you want somebody is there right now that is dating his or her partner for 7 good years. They are not yet married. They are dating. They are courting. I won't even say courting. They are dating for 7 good years. This person is not good in bed. Will you be or will you lead that person to marriage?
Okay, so first off, you have to ask if the person has tried to get their concerns across.
No, but you said you communicate to the person, and the
Yes.
person is not being able to improve.
So
For
Alfred,
7 good years, the person is not good in
hold
bed.
on, Alfred,
what are you going to do?
Alfred, let me ask you.
Yeah.
What would you describe as good sex?
What will I describe as good sex? Mary, I think we bypassed this now.
We didn't. We didn't.
Okay.
You are trying to make a point, right?
See.
So,
good sex. Okay. As I said earlier on, if sex goes on well, both partners are able to express their feeling. Oh dear, you know, I really love that star. I really love this position, this particular thing that you did. It really touched me. Like you said, in the morning, if you are sweeping, you feel, oh, darling, don't you have anything to wash? In fact, my clothes are not even dirty, but you want to wash my clothes for me. My undated clothes you want to wash. It means something really hits you. Okay, you enjoyed it. Here lies the case. Every day, every time, I'm not even able to penetrate you, and I'm cool. Day in, day out, I'm not able to penetrate you. I'm cool. No, you yourself, if you have a girlfriend, a friend who's a girl, that is able to hit, that a guy is able to hit the lady very well, and the person is telling you, tell me you will not be intimidated. No, tell me, Mary.
How would I be intimidated?
Oh, come on.
Okay, so based on that, how or why then would you be in a relationship?
Why should you still be in the relationship?
So what will you do? You back. Very good. So what will you do?
Stayed.
So what will you do? You back out, right? Exactly my point.
It means that no,
wait,
it is
you
not
can't lead
a
the person to marriage.
So why should you
It is
even
not
wait
a
till
point.
it gets to that 7 years?
So what are you going to do?
So in the first instance, you try to communicate with the person. You try to find out why whatever is happening is happening. If the person doesn't make any effort and you try your possible best, then you can leave. But it shouldn't be up to 7 years or up to it shouldn't be for a very long time.
I give a scenario. People
And
are there in a
people
relationship that
are
has
there
in
and are
7
still
years.
there, it means that they are not having it. You see,
They are
when
not
you
having
look
it.
at
They
the
themselves don't want
scenario,
to. No, we have
should
people
have
like that.
two sides to
No,
it.
see, we have people like that. Like, okay, I like this person because of something. Maybe apart from the sex, there is some good money coming from somewhere that I can back off. I have to stick to this person to take the money, okay? And I have to enjoy my sex different ways.
If you take the money, then forget about the sex.
Okay, hold on, we are talking about a bad sex here. I make a scenario.
And I'm
my
saying
scenario
that
is
shouldn't
simple.
be enough reason for you to cheat.
No,
So
I'm
if
not
you are
saying you should
that
cheat.
I am staying.
You see, I didn't say you should go and cheat.
But
I
what
said you
would
should
do?
back up,
Because,
leave the relationship.
No, but right now you just made a statement
Which
that
is
okay, I'm staying with this person because of this. I like this about her.
It's that like now you're not getting. You're not getting what I'm saying.
I think that we are arguing. It shouldn't be an argument.
No, we are not arguing. We are trying to make a point.
No, you talk, she talks. You talk, she talks. It becomes an argument. We are trying to teach people.
Good.
We are trying to provide solutions to people who are facing this same problem.
So that is why I want Alfred to explain.
So we should take it one after the other, so that
you in that situation will know that, okay, this is where I stand. And so Alfred, so not to prolong this argument whatsoever. Now let me come to you, Ben, so that you quench your fire. Calm down.
I'm calm. I'm always calm.
I'm not.
You have to be calm. Let us calm down, because I'm sure somebody cannot even hear what you're saying. Calm down. Let's talk so that we all agreed on something.
So let me come to you, Ben.
Okay.
With all that we are saying, does it mean that if two partners are having good sex, they wouldn't be cheating? Because you hear stories here and there. A man will say that my lady is damn good in bed, but there's this lady too that I like, that I've been hanging out with her. Does good sex prevent cheating?
Good sex does not prevent cheating.
Good.
And then bad sex also does not prevent cheating. Before somebody cheats on you, it has a lot of instances.
Okay.
It has a lot of things that a person is going to be based on. You can be very good in bed. Maybe you are not able to provide for their needs.
Okay.
Understand? As I said, relationship is not about the sex. Even though sex is one of the important parts of the relationship, it's not all about it.
Okay.
So let's say I'm dating this lady
Why are
over
you using
there.
her?
Let's say.
Just
Let's
saying.
say
Let's not say.
You and
okay, I am
I'm
dating
not
someone.
you to say.
I'm let's say.
Let's not
okay,
say.
I am
No,
saying
no.
I am saying I'm dating
You
her.
say you alone.
I'm dating this lady.
Okay.
I'm able to
Her name
perform
is
But why
very
can't
well.
you date me?
Oh, I've already dated you. Have you forgotten?
Okay, continue.
So I'm cheating on you now. So,
You see?
yeah, so let's say I'm dating this lady, this beautiful lady over there, and then I'm able to perform very well. I'm able to perform very well. It gets but me being able to perform very well, I'm not able to provide for her needs. You understand? Let's say she is not working. Maybe she's a student. She's into a different thing. Maybe she's studying something to also come out of school, and then by then that I'm dating her, I am working. So it means that even though that ladies right now, even if once you go in and then propose to someone, the burdens becomes yours. You understand? I know some guys are also putting their burdens on some of the ladies, but when you're putting this on a scale, the ladies are putting the burdens on the guys more. So let's say this lady, my beautiful lady over here, is a student and I'm working. I'm able to perform very well in bed, but she's a lady. She has to go and fix her hair. She has to buy some new clothes. She has to be doing this. She has to be doing that. And all I do is that I have sex with her,
Ben,
but I'm not
are you saying
able.
that we ladies, women, we cheat on the basis that some of our men cannot afford certain material things that we need?
Well, this is an individual opinion. This is something that individual people do. I'm not saying that everybody does it. You understand? Some ladies would even go in, cheat on their guys to bring them some of the things that they cheated on them for. You understand? Yeah. So they can have variety of ideas, variety of reasons why they want to cheat on their guy. Somebody can cheat on their guy because based on bad sex, as we're talking about, because the other guy is giving him or the other guy is giving her a good sex, and the boyfriend is not giving her what she needs from sex. Or even it could even be that the girl is not giving the guy the sex that she needs, but the other girl is giving to her. So it can be anything.
It can be anything.
It can be anything.
So let me read some comment from WhatsApp. It says, good sex does not necessarily prevent cheating. Like I said, it's a matter of priority and personal contentment. There is naturally very little that a person can do to please the other. It is therefore a conscious decision to choose to be content by what your partner does in a relationship. Alfred, did you get that, or I should repeat it?
Well, I never said somebody should cheat.
No.
I said you should back out.
No, I'm
right?
just saying
No,
that
I don't
somebody
want to cheat.
You are not getting what I'm saying.
I get what the person is saying.
So let me continue. You can give somebody good sex, great love, amazing care, complete understanding, and they would still mess you up. And then somebody is saying, if the woman is not romantic, you normally don't enjoy her. And then Eric is saying, it depends. If only she's not romantic, then yes, I would cheat. And then Courage is saying, I would cheat on him low-key so that he wouldn't feel bad about his situation.
You are there.
You are there.
The people are there. Those people are there.
This is similar to last week's story.
Thank you. So, right, let me then ask you, what would make a woman cheat on the man?
Okay. Well, this is not personal.
Okay.
I'm just saying from stories I've read and things I've heard.
Sure.
I said nothing.
You will not say anything too.
Women are very emotional beings. Like, we're emotionally wired.
Very much.
So if a woman doesn't get some sort of attention, we crave attention a lot. So if she doesn't get attention, she's going to feel like, okay, maybe this person doesn't like me this much, or the person doesn't care for me this much. So they'll cheat for attention.
Okay.
And for material things, I mean,
okay.
let's not act like it's not happening. It's happening.
Sure.
People are cheating on their partners because they are not giving them the type of dresses they want, the type of hairs they want, and all of that. So for material things and just for shaggy reasons. You know, there are most ladies are cheating. When you try to find out, they have no reason. They're just doing it. Yes.
Oh, yes. And you know, there are guys that we naturally meet and then you like the person. He's cute.
Exactly.
He has that body, you know.
Yes. So it's not like
naturally likes.
It's not like it's your intention to cheat, but the person is likable, and they'll always say one thing.
It's not like it is in your intention, but you have the thing is already
no. It's not like okay. It's not
Fred.
like okay. I'm going to cheat on my partner with this guy, but then they'll usually say one thing leads the other and the other,
then by the time you realize,
but you saw it moving, you saw it going. The thing is getting.
Oh, I mean, half of the
going.
time, they can't control themselves. Okay. It's hard for women to control how they feel about somebody.
But it's easy for a guy to control himself if the guy is
then let me ask you.
No, that's I'm not trying to justify their cheating.
So let me ask you, Alfred, what would make you men cheat?
Men. See, I said something. I want to
say it again.
Firstly, say this before I come to your
question.
Your question.
Okay, please do.
Say, if sex, as a guy, if sex is not good for you, like if your partner is not giving you good sex, please, instead of you to cheat on the person, just back out because you are courting the person. Now, I'm coming to your question.
You are still insisting on that.
I don't want to cheat on you, so back off. Like, I'm backing out for the relationship.
I'll
break up,
the
yes.
Relationship.
Because
I think I agree with him.
Okay, I don't want to cheat on you, so I'm breaking up.
I think I agree with him.
Okay, Rich, I'll come back to you for you to give
me.
Because me, I don't want to agree.
Now, to your question, okay. Men would cheat because if the sex is not enough for me, I'm going to cheat on you. I'm not saying I mean we. You said men.
You said I'm going to cheat on you.
But you said men, like we men. No, you said we men. Doesn't mean I'm like that. Okay.
Oh, I mean he's trying to personalize it, but no,
maybe you know.
No, what?
She's laughing. So, a man is going to cheat on you if the sex is not good.
Okay.
See, if like you said, if I happens to go meet somebody somewhere and the person is good, okay, day in, day out, I'll be giving you excuses. Okay, I'll be giving you excuses. And I won't be having that time for you. Even if I'm having that time, I'll be pretending. Because it's like, let's say, like, you're not forcing. Do you understand? That's one. Two, if you are doing something that actually puts the man off.
Something like what?
Something like, as I said earlier on, let's say you're not helping the guy. Okay. Yours is like my friend is saying, yours is like the guy is just to provide for you day in, day out. The person have to be provided for you. You are not putting anything in for the guy to show that, okay, fine, you are supportive. Like, I will cheat on you. If somebody shows more passion, the person becomes more caring as a lady, come on, the guy is going to change focus from you to the person. Okay, there are 1,001 reasons why a guy will cheat. And if I want to keep on mentioning it today, you are not going to leave here.
So, right, it's earlier submission, you said you agreed to it. Me, I don't want to agree. Why?
Well, in the first place, I mean, if you guys are dating, I'm not saying have sex before marriage.
You're not saying.
But I'm not saying. Okay. But I mean, you should have conversations about it. So let me come from the perspective of having conversations about it. That, okay, maybe your partner doesn't like this type of sex and you like it. You try to reach a consensus. You try to compromise. If it doesn't work, you back out.
Good.
Because you can't live with that for the rest of your life. I mean, marriage is not all about sex.
Good.
But you really can't do without it.
You really can't
Because
do.
you have to give birth. I mean, society will be expecting you, the lady, to get pregnant, and then when you go into
Like I said,
the corners of your room, your husband doesn't perform well, and you come out and you're smiling and you can't have kids, people will start calling you names. So if initially you guys have a conversation about it and it doesn't work for both of you,
in fact, that is your chance. Because
yes,
if you get into the
okay.
marriage, you can't come out.
You can't come out.
So briefly, we have a story on our decks.
Okay.
But before I read the story, I'll take a last but one question on this, then we move back to that. So the WhatsApp number is on the screen. Pick it up, send your comment and your views on the topic. What would you do? Tell us. And I'm going to read it out. Okay. Now, Alfred, let me ask you then.
Okay.
If you have a partner who is very good, in fact, both of you, the man and the woman, you're very good in bed. One of you cheats. Do you think there should be what we call forgiveness at the courtship stage?
Okay.
Should you leave?
Me.
Should you leave?
Me.
Must you leave?
I won't.
Can you leave?
I won't. I won't.
So answer me.
Very good. For the first place, both of us are good.
Okay.
In bed. She likes what I give to her.
And you like what
and
she
I like
gives
what she gives to me.
Mm-hmm.
We are okay with each other. For the one way or two reasons, she went out to cheat. Meaning there is
She
something.
didn't cheat. She met something higher than yours, or you met something higher than hers.
Very good. Very good. Then it means there is something that, apart from me being good. Oh, no, but something higher like what? Somebody somewhere is more good than me.
It can be the cassava or the l'argent.
Then meaning I just have to go and increase. If it is the cassava, increase it. If it is the l'argent, work harder. But I'll forgive the person. You understand? Yes, like I said, like I'm saying, you see, if you find somebody that you think the person is okay for you, and the person becomes so much attached to you that you can't do without the person, and the person goes wrong some way, somehow, you should forgive the person.
You should forgive.
Yeah, so for me,
yeah.
I will forgive the person.
Human.
And if it is a fault that I have to work on it, then I will do it.
Then you would do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's go to sorry, the problem on our decks, and let me read. My 5 years marriage crumbled after the paternity test I'd secretly conducted on my child turned out that I'm not the biological father. What even inspired me conducting that test was when my legally wedded wife told me that I'm not man enough. She had always nagged about my performance in bed anytime we're done having sex, thereby comparing me to her ex, but I took it lightly. I decided to try another woman to indeed see if I'm that good or it is what it is. Ikea gave me the best sex I've had since my last with Kwansi Mama ex.
And the underlying word is best.
Best.
That's the underlying word. Best.
She went on to praise me for a very good work done. I was overwhelmed because not only did I enjoy the good sex, but also her words kept reoccurring in my ears. I then decided to find out what's the real reason for which my legally wedded wife is not being appreciative of me. Monitoring her, I found out that she is currently having an affair with the biological father of the child. What should I do? I want to file for a divorce. Ben, if you are in the shoes of this man, it's a very tough one. Eh?
Yeah.
Like I
think
said, you have met something higher than hers, and she's also meeting something higher than yours.
this is not the matter of somebody meeting something higher than yours.
But
we are talking about the biological father of a case.
okay.
So it's not about meeting something higher.
But
so
it was based on sex.
So is the
Yeah.
question saying that she met the husband before the biological father, or the biological father came in whilst she was married to the husband? Is that what the question is saying?
Whilst they were married.
then she met
Along
this guy.
the way, yes, due to
Okay.
sex.
All right.
Because the woman felt that she wasn't getting
Enough.
the good sex
Yeah.
from the husband.
Okay.
So it started with nagging, not knowing, even she was going outside.
Already.
And you know, one thing about sex is
I'm
that...
coming. Let me get this. The lady was having a child already before they met.
No, they are married. They've given birth.
Okay.
You, the man, thinking that the child is yours.
But the child is not the man's
It's
fault.
not.
Good. Okay. Got it.
And the lady or the wife had been complaining about sex. And like I was saying, if you are a woman and your man have sex with you and you feel incomplete, it means that the other person that you had sex with, his is what you prefer to your man. You felt good with the other man than your man, and so this is the particular case here.
Okay, so the thing is that whatever being the case,
so Ben, let me read the story again so that we all get it. My 5 years marriage crumbled after the paternity test I'd secretly conducted on my child turns out that I'm not the biological father.
Okay.
What even inspired me conducting that test was when my legally wedded wife told me that I'm not man enough. She had always nagged about my performance in bed anytime we're done having sex, thereby comparing me to an ex. I took it lightly. I decided to try another woman to indeed see if I'm that good or it is what it is. Ekia gave me the best sex I've had since my last with Kwansima, my ex.
Yeah.
So it means that the man himself also had, you know, another woman that he had a very good sex with. She went on to praise me for a very good work done. I was overwhelmed because not only did I enjoy the good sex, but also a words kept reoccurring in my ears. I then decided to find out what's the real reason for which my wife is not being appreciative of me. Monitoring her, I found out that she is currently having an affair with the biological father of the child.
Okay, so let's just imagine that truthfully, the lady that the husband went to make this whole thing with is actually truly the sex that she enjoyed, but not because of material things.
Not at all.
Okay, so then it means that the wife, before the marriage, before they got married, it means that the wife was enjoying something before she even married the man.
Okay.
So, you know, men, we all appear in sizes. Well, I wouldn't say your appearance or whatever size you appear in, you know, has something to do with the way you're going to perform in bed. Understand? But what I'm saying is that maybe before the woman married the man, it means that she was having sex in a different way that this man is not giving to her. You understand? We have to know that we all come from different backgrounds. So however you were brought up, that is not how I was also brought up. Maybe the lady, you know, had boyfriends who were, you know, licking her, doing some things that this man that is married to isn't doing. Maybe this guy is not licking. Maybe it's not even about the sex that he's not performing very well. It's because maybe the man is not licking her. And maybe she is not being able to tell the husband that, hey, I want you to lick me.
Okay.
You understand?
I get it.
Yeah, so it means that there is something that the guy who impregnated her is doing that the man is not doing. Because if this lady is going to praise him, hail him for a sex that somebody is not appreciating, then it means that this girl, the wife, you know, received the sex in a different way altogether, but the man is not giving to her. So it could be two different things. It could be different things altogether.
Let me come to you. What is your take on this?
Well, to me, this story has two sides. The first side is, how hard is it for you to communicate to your partner that this is what I don't like? Yeah. And in the same story, the man said that the woman has been saying it, but he has been taking it lightly. Why? Because this is somebody...
Not to cut you off, could it be the way that the woman talks about it? You know, there's this tag on we women that we like to nag.
Yes, but the person,
But how did she nag?
it doesn't, the story doesn't
She
say
keeps
that.
complaining. And you know, we women, when we have weird way of talking sometimes when you are not satisfied.
Like how? It depends upon the tonation. If the
So that is
woman's
what
yes,
it is,
so
that direction that
yes, so
I'm
if the
trying to
woman
come
was
at.
also talking like about nagging you,
Okay, Richard, consider then when I get to it.
So my issue with this story is both of them should find a neutral ground, come
Okay.
together and accept their faults. What the
Okay.
woman did
So it
was
is the fault of both, not
both
one.
of them, not one. Because the man is saying that my wife has told me and I'm taking it lightly. Put aside the fact that she's not saying it in the most warmest way you want to hear it, but she's actually saying something that I don't like it, so try and do something about it. Okay, so right now that Ikea is giving you what you want and you found out that you are not man enough according to your wife, what are you going to do? You both are wrong. So the woman has to come out clean. The woman should have gone an extra mile to try to suggest ways that they can actually work around this. And the man should have listened. You know, most men don't listen. Sometimes it's not that the women don't talk, oh, they do, but then the men think they are nagging and they don't listen. So they are both at fault.
Sex, when it comes to sex, even though men don't listen, but when it comes to sex, every man listen. One of the things listen, this is
How
very.
would you feel if a woman tell you that
This
you
is
might
one
think
of
that she's having
one
an
of the.
affair, and that is
It's not about.
most of the times why some women do not talk.
One of the reason, one of you know, even men don't listen sometimes. Let's say always, we don't normally listen, but one of the things that men listen to is when that the partner talks about how they feel they do in bed.
Really?
Yes.
And my
Because
issue with
that
the woman is why should the woman compare her husband to her ex?
They,
So that's what I'm saying.
with
The
the
way she
look of
spoke
things,
about it.
with the look of things, the lady was not providing solution. She wasn't.
Absolutely. So let
She
me
was
take some
only
comments
comparing.
briefly from WhatsApp. It says sex is all about communication.
Yeah.
If you feel your partner doesn't satisfy you, you can teach him or her how to make you feel good in bed, but not going on to cheat. Good evening. My name is Nana from Takwa. Please, whenever I try to sex with my partner, I struggle with her before. But for me, I don't like struggling with her before sex. Please, what should I do? So you see.
I think let's tackle this one after the other. Let me come in.
Are they married?
Let me
So
come
the question
in
is, are they married?
with the story. Okay, with what the man is saying. The man is asking if he should divorce the wife.
Yeah.
For me, divorce in marriage is a no-no. You have already gone into it. Aside with Richard, right? Yeah. You see, both of them are wrong.
Okay.
The man cheated. The wife also cheated. Both of them have gone outside the marriage. So both of you are at fault here because both of you have cheated. So both of you should come together and do amends. Now, with the man, first of all, you see, she didn't listen to the lady as she said. To me, one thing that you should take serious on it as a married man, as a husband, is your wife. Okay, what the ways that if you like, if you are married, if you like, don't take anybody's word serious, but not that of your wife.
Okay.
Because if your wife says this, you must listen. If you see a woman's words can either do or undo the marriage, and that is what the man is facing. Your wife is telling you something. It's not like the wife is complaining. Your wife is trying to communicate something to you. You should just calm down. Okay, how do you want it? What am I not doing right? Let your wife be able to what? To explain. This and this is what you are not doing well. I like it like this and I like it like that. Now, you the man to going out to cheat and a different lady praise you. You see, the lady, you didn't marry that lady. Okay, you did not marry that lady. Who knows whether the lady praised you because maybe the lady also wants to be with you, or maybe the lady wants to have you.
It could be that.
You see, so the man should really sit down. Okay, don't go out. Sit down with your wife, and then you guys should come to an agreement.
So it's getting interesting. You can also join the conversation, but we'll go for a quick break. When we come back, there's more.
God bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let me be.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with Rwandair today. Rwandair, the safest airline in Africa.
Rwandair, fly the dream of Africa.
Blue City is a manufacturer and supplier of high-quality fashion accessories. We design and make quality bow ties, flying ties, lapel pins, ladies' brooches, fabric necklaces, African wares, and so much more for your weddings, schools, institutions, bands, choir, singing groups, individuals, and so many more. We use both African prints and foreign fabrics to make your beautiful accessories for you. Oh yeah! Contact us via call or WhatsApp or SMS on 0240 926 564. Locate us at Odoko Official Town opposite Emils Preparatory School. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Blue City Fashion. Blue City, creativity and style.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with Rwandair today. Rwandair, the safest airline in Africa.
Rwandair, fly the dream of Africa.
Blue City is a manufacturer and supplier of high-quality fashion accessories. We design and make quality bow ties, flying ties, lapel pins, ladies' brooches, fabric necklaces, African wares, and so much more for your weddings, schools, institutions, bands, choir, singing groups, individuals, and so many more. We use both African prints and foreign fabrics to make your beautiful accessories for you. Oh yeah! Contact us via call or WhatsApp or SMS on 0240 926 564. Locate us at Odoko Official Town opposite Emils Preparatory School. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Blue City Fashion. Blue City, creativity and style.
Unto us a child is born, Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. Come join Adwa Television as we celebrate our guest for Christmas with hymns and carols. Date is 17th December 2021. Time is 5:30 p.m. sharp, and the venue is the Holy Trinity Cathedral Anglican Church Car Park on the Accra High Street. Invited guests include Right Reverend Dr. Daniel Silvanus Mensah Toto, Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Accra, Her Excellency Stephen Sullivan Sanders, USA Ambassador to Ghana, Her Excellency Janet Grace Mason, South African High Commissioner in Ghana, and many other dignitaries. Music performances: TMQ from Tema, Minister Terry Johnson, and Reverend Father Ebenezer O.K. Clotty. Remember, there will be a fundraiser to support orphanage homes this Christmas, so kindly come and support this worthy cause. Adwa TV's 9 lessons and carols. Oh, let us out, Christ our Savior is born. Remember, all COVID-19 protocols will be observed.
God bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you.
If you're just tuning to Adoatv, this is Reigns of Love. You're watching us live from your homes. But if you are not home and you are far away from home, just pick your phone, go to Facebook, type Adoatv GH. We're streaming live, and then you can also join us live via YouTube at Adoatv GH. And the topic for discussion is if bad sex should be enough reason for which you would cheat on your partner. It's been quite educating. We've had a couple of discussions, and then my guest has shared their views. You can also join the conversation, bring in your views and your comment. The WhatsApp number is on the screen. Pick it and then send your comment. I'm going to read it out. And my name, of course, is Mary Corte. Guys, back to you.
Okay.
Ben, any conspiracy going on against me?
No.
Okay, Amfred, back to you. To the story that we're looking at. But before then, let me take some few comments that are in. From Facebook. This is... oh, I'm blushing. Abigail Sarkodia says, I'm proud of my baby at Ben. Ben, which of you is Ben?
No, I'm not Ben, I'm Manfred.
This is Ben.
It says, I love my baby and I'm always proud of him. Oh,
That's
this is
Congratulations, my friend.
something good.
Something
Okay, and then this one too says, hi, good evening, guys. How are you doing? We're doing great. If you're doing well, then we thank God indeed. And a big no. Bad sex doesn't give one an authority, underline authority, to cheat on the other partner. All you would have to do is sit and converse about it, and if it will not work through, then go your separate ways. Or better still, the woman should inform the husband how, if it's done, she would feel satisfied. This is my thought. Do sex have types? Okay, I wasn't getting what you're trying to say. If you can retype, I'm going to read it out. Kindly do that. So, Alfred, back to you.
Yes.
I'm saying, with regards to the story that we are looking at, we're saying that both of them is at fault. But let's look at it from this scenario. Would you say that it would still be the same if they were having good sex?
If they were having good sex, I said, will one of them move out to
cheat?
No. if they are having good sex, meaning both of them enjoys what they do, so I don't think one will have to leave outside the marriage to go and cheat.
Would you also then say that the man was good but not for the woman? Because a sex with another lady indicated that he is good. So does it mean that if you and I are dating, I can be good for Ben but not good for you?
Yes, Ben says something. A men comes in different sizes, if that's what you said.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. Men comes in different sizes. Okay, and with the lady, like you said, that is why some people are against. Why, not me? Why some people, underlined why and some people are against sex before marriage, like she said.
Sure.
So the lady started, if the man can sit down to analyze situation, the lady started comparing him to the ex.
Yeah.
So meaning probably the ex is maybe bigger than him, or maybe is faster than him, longer or maybe shorter than him. So okay, or like simply put, maybe the ex is doing something much good that the man is not doing. Yes, so that is it. The man is doing something, the ex is doing something that the husband is not doing.
Okay.
And instead of the wife to also tell him, that's fine, probably I enjoyed this. You see, guys are always jealous too. You see, I don't want you to tell me what you have been doing with your ex. You understand? Maybe that is what you have enjoyed doing, and it has become part and parcel of you. So if you're moving out from that relationship, I should be able to tell you that fine. When I was with my ex, I enjoyed this, and it has become part of me. I would love if you'll be able to do. Do you understand? You should be able to listen.
Rachel, there is this constant issue of ex, my ex, my ex, my ex. It is always that ex. Very powerful. How do you get rid of your ex in a relationship?
Powerful.
Mind you, it should be at the courtship stage, even before you get to marriage.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of it? I used to do this with my ex this, my ex that. How do you get rid of that? Physically, spiritually, psychologically?
Emotionally.
Okay. So in the first place, what I'll say is you shouldn't drag your ex into your next relationship. I mean, they're supposed to be in your past.
Okay.
If at any point you realize that you're beginning to compare your ex to your current, you should have a rethink. If that ex was better, why did you move on? And if you're moving on from that ex, you should move on completely. First off, I don't think it's fair for you to compare your boyfriend to your ex. It's very disrespectful. Like, if the person was better, then go back to the person. You get? So, first off, I'd say don't go into a relationship whilst you're still having thoughts about your ex. Try to get rid of it entirely as the best way you can. If it's about deleting their pictures, unfollowing them on social media, blocking them, anything, anyhow, you have to do it. You have to do it before you get into your next relationship in order to avoid this kind of issues. Do you understand? Yeah. So try to do away with them. Try to get to the point where when you hear about them, you don't fret. When you hear about them, you're like, you act like you act towards any normal person.
Okay. Yeah. But would you agree to have some sort of conversation whatsoever with your ex? Because there's this saying that the fact that we break up doesn't mean we are enemies.
It's nonsense.
Nonsense as in how?
It's nonsense. The fact that we broke up doesn't mean we are enemies, but it doesn't make us friends either.
Okay, I agree.
So if I don't need to have any sort of conversation with you about what?
I think it should be limitations. not
Limitations,
conversations.
Limitations like
Limitations like, for me, you see, we are living in an enclosed environment or world. Okay, you don't know where. You always say like, "Uni be weather," as I say. So you don't have to cut people off in your life.
See,
So
we
would you
always
take your
use
ex
this
as your friend?
We always use
you
this
see,
as
no,
a
hold
basis
on.
for condoning nonsense.
I want. You said something. You said I won't do
Would
it.
you take your ex as your friend?
I won't take my ex as my friend, but that doesn't mean if there's a situation I shouldn't confront the person. No, listen.
A situation like how?
That's why I said we should have limitations. We have jobs. Okay, if I'm looking for a job or maybe there's a job opportunity that the person will be able to help me, why shouldn't I confront the person? If I need something to do and maybe the person is good at this particular field and the person needs to teach me something, why won't I confront the person? You being my ex and you are good at something doesn't mean that because you have dated I shouldn't confront you.
See,
no.
There's been scenarios, there's been stories where people have gone back to their ex with
Be
the excuse
disciplined. Be
of
disciplined as an individual.
See, this is emotions we are talking about.
Emotions.
Emotions don't really care about boundaries.
No, you said something. If you are living, live with your whole.
Yes, but
okay?
then listen,
this
is somebody you have been in a relationship with, somebody you've been connected to.
So
listen,
Rachel, are you trying to tell me that you are living in a world that maybe you are? Let me put in this scenario. You are having a vehicle, okay? You are going somewhere that is very lonely. Your car broke down. The only person that happens to be working or bypassing you is your ex. You're not going to call the person for a situation.
Again, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that you should have a quarrel with them.
Good.
But you should try to not get them intertwined with your life.
Intertwined like
I
how?
mean, if they are passing by and they choose to help you,
so you're not.
It's fine.
You won't comfort the person.
I won't listen. If
that's serious.
What I'm trying to say is, you shouldn't get yourself at a point where you be vulnerable to that person.
I think
nobody's saying be vulnerable to the person.
I think the most successful people on earth are the people who have self-discipline.
Good.
You understand?
I like that word. Self-discipline.
Who have self-discipline.
Discipline.
You know.
So you need self-discipline.
You have to discipline yourself.
Okay.
I'm your ex. It doesn't mean that we should be enemies.
Yes.
But in the same way, we don't have to be friends.
No. I won't buy that.
I'm
trying to stand in between both of them. This is saying another thing. She's also saying another thing. And I want to stand between them. But the thing is that what you are telling me right now, I don't want to buy it. What you have to have is self-discipline. You are my ex. Maybe we had sex. We did a whole lot of things. I can't just cut you off. We have memory. We've shared some things. And that thing that I've shared with you, there's no way I can cut it off.
There's no way you can delete it.
It's not easy.
There's nothing like easy. There is no way I can cut it off.
You definitely have flashbacks.
So what I need is self-discipline. I just have to discipline myself. Right now, I am married. I am married to this lady. You're not the one I am married to. Maybe I'm in a relationship with a person. We are courting and we are planning to get married. What I have to have is self-discipline. Let me discipline myself. That is the only way your wife is even going to respect you. That is the only way your husband is even going to respect you. You can't say that because this person is my ex, so because we share something, so no matter what, one day if I'm getting closer to him, we may be having sex, or maybe I'm getting closer to her, we will be having some sex. No.
So Alfred, let me ask you then, based on the scenario that you have given, you're on the roadside, you meet, if you should meet your ex, which I don't know if you have. She knows you have.
Yes.
She knows your soft spots. You find yourself in a serene environment, a very quiet place, and she knows your soft spot. How disciplined can you be?
The best thing is, if I'm going to use that scenario, I'm just going to tell you to help me out. You help me out, that's all. Now, I happens to be in a situation whereby I met my ex at
You made mention of self-discipline.
Self-discipline.
So that's what I'm asking
yes.
you.
I met my ex at an event. We broke up not too long, but meaning the emotions are still there, the memories are still fresh in mind. I met her at the event. I was moving and we happened to bump into each other. Oh, hello, sorry. That's all. I just bypassed. I didn't say anything because I know that the more I'll speak or the more words that I'm going to utter is going to be a different.
But what you just said, it's the same as what.
Which is hello. Hello means what?
So wait,
let me somebody. Oh, hello.
So let me use your scenario. Let me use your scenario where your car breaks down and then you meet the person. That's where humanity comes in.
Good.
So just assume that I don't know this person.
Fine.
Let me
if
just
the car
help the
breaks
person
down,
out.
Yes, I'm just going to help you.
Your car breaks down that you assist. Must you move beyond that?
You must not move beyond that. What else?
On your
If
relationship.
the person repairs the car, you thank the person and you leave. What else must you do?
But okay, then you meet
and that is wrong. That is the self-discipline he's talking about.
You meet the person in maybe a work environment. You should be professional. It doesn't necessarily have to do with self-discipline because, as I said, these are emotions. See, emotions and feelings don't give a hoot about
professional means what? No, being
there
professional.
There are some people who are very, very disciplined.
Which one is emotions?
Listen, there are some people who are very disciplined, but they meet somebody they've had something with, and then they lose their.
Then it means that they are not disciplined. Exactly.
This is not discipline. This even has nothing to do with discipline. This means that they are still into them. This means if you are going to, it's not about the memory. This is not memory. This is not memory. This is about the person still being into them.
Hold on.
This is nothing to do with.
I'll come back to you.
So what I'm trying to say is, don't try to get into a very compromising state with them. If you guys end things and you meet them, I mean, the fact that you've dated, being put aside, you guys are human beings. You can come together and work as human beings with the intention that, okay, I'm trying to help this person out. I'm trying to, but you see, the way you feel is not the way somebody feels. You can be self-disciplined in your mind. Okay, I'm not going to have anything to do with this person. It's not a guarantee that that person also has that same mindset.
If the person is coming, you back the person off.
Hold on, Richard, finish.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is, you have memories with this person. See, you can have issues with people.
Has it happened to you?
Yes.
What did you do?
Listen, you can have issues with people.
We are wrapping up, so
it happens to you, so you are talking out of experience.
The moment
so this is your experience.
It
shouldn't be like that.
My experience.
I agree with her. It is not her experience.
Not my experience.
I don't agree with her.
Listen,
I don't agree with her. I can't ever agree with her. This is her personal experience.
You can have issues with somebody, and then you meet the person. Not like you're not self-disciplined. I mean, there are times when somebody has done something and you've decided that, see, I'm not going to forgive
the way you're close to her, then you like this guy.
No. But what I'm trying to say is, aside the fact that you guys have dated, when you meet the person, treat the person like any normal human being.
Nobody is going
to give you some sort of
relax.
Make us speak Nigerian English. The thing we say.
It's very true.
Okay.
There are some people that we have relationship with them that it takes years. And so once you break up, believe me, if you do not fight those memories to overcome them, you would keep going back. It is not about self-discipline. You would try to, cut them off. You would try to work it out, everything possible within you. And most of the times, if you are not careful, humanity also comes in and you will live in that assumption that I'm just being good. And by the time you realize that, excuse my language, what you call shit, you are back into it. And so it goes beyond self-discipline.
It goes beyond the you can
like
be
you
very
said, limitation. If you find yourself in the situation whereby you are with them,
so
you have to work. Fine, it is different.
There is nothing beyond self-discipline.
Cut them off.
Which one is cut them off?
There's nothing beyond self-discipline.
Ben,
what she said right now. Okay, let me say this.
Say it, I'm listening.
What she said right now is a personal. Is what she said right now is a personal experience. The person is talking out of experience. It's a personal experience.
I think we are wrapping up.
But listen, in life, as you guys are saying, you don't know where you're going to meet this person.
Sure.
Self-discipline is discipline. If you have 500 cedis, if you get 500 cedis from your salary every month, you know that I'm putting 300 Ghana cedis down. Before you touch that 300 Ghana cedis, it means that maybe you are sick, you are this, you are that. Before you want to touch that 300 Ghana cedis. But this person is your ex. If you are not in any other relationship, then I'm going to buy what you are telling me. But if you are into a different relationship, then I'm not going to accept it.
Thank you, Ben. So, guys, quickly, let me take some 30 seconds.
Okay.
Rachel, let me take.
Oh, she talks. Make me also talk.
No, we are wrapping.
I know. So let's take our last word. Then she comes in.
That's your last. Was that not your last word?
No.
Or take it briefly, guys. Briefly. I've spoken to my producer to give me extra 5 minutes. Then we wrap up. We've been talking about cheating and all that. Say something briefly, and that attached to the story. That is what we're going to do. What the woman should do, and then the way forward.
Okay, I think I've been quite throughout, and then my colleagues have shared some incredible thoughts and stuff like that. But they said along the line, they said something that if when it comes to relationship, if a man does not perform very well, the lady is going to leave, or if the lady is not performing well, the man is going to leave. One thing we men we cherish so much is respect. It's not about sex. We know that sex, there's something that we can do about sex, but it's respect. If a man is going to back off, then it's going to be respect.
Yes, with the story, both couples should come together and sort themselves out, because both of them have gone outside the marriage. And also, let me say this: there's somebody that gave a comment that if he's
struggling with
I want the guy to ask the lady, is it that maybe the lady is tight or the guy is too huge?
Okay.
Yes, so they should communicate.
Are they married? Definitely, are they married?
They should communicate. Rachel, let me take yours briefly.
This is not 30 seconds, so it's like 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
So the thing is that we should have it at the back of our minds that there's nothing that we cannot solve by conversing about it. We need to communicate.
Yeah.
Like, talk about the little things. Maybe, okay, so for the story, the guy should try to sit the lady down. If they are married, fine. If they are not married, the guy should just forget it. But the guy should try to sit the lady down and try to find out. There may be past trauma that the lady is still trying to fight. So they should just communicate. Communication is the best thing anybody can have in a relationship.
Right. Thank you very much. And so this is how far time permits us. Trust me, it's been amazing. We've all learned a lot. I would entreat us all to know ourselves, know our partners,